Happy morning, my dear children. Welcome to Elga online class. I hope you are all safe all the time. While you are attending the online class, make sure that you have Elga note, rule pencil, eraser along with you. My dear children, did you learn today's class from your Leads app? Yes, what did you learn? Yes, today we started a new unit 1. Yes, shall we recap that? Yes, today onwards we are going to learn about our 5 components. In our Elga having 5. Phonics, whole words, reading and listening comprehension, grammar part, and then writing and speaking expression skill. Let us move to our phonics session. My dear children, do you know about the vowels? What are that? Yes, A, E, I, O, U. Right? These are all called vowels. Right? Vowel digraph means what? Yes, when two letters come together, where at least one is a vowel, they create one sound. These sounds are called vowel digraphs. Let us see an example that is very useful to you. See that, say I will once again. When two letters come together where at least one is a vowel, they create one sound. These are called vowel digraphs, right? Yes. I-E as in E digraph. See the examples. E digraph. E as in field. E as in field. E as in chief. E as in peace. E as in thief. E as in brief. E as in grief. E as in relief. Next, EIE digraph. E as in receive. E as in ceiling. E as in size. Next, EYE digraph. EYE digraph. E as in key. E as in donkey. E as in hockey. E as in monkey. E as in chimney. E as in jockey. E as in alley. E as in valley. So these and all the phonics session in your today's class. I'll send you this picture from your WhatsApp. Okay. You also read. Okay. Yes. Let us move to the whole words. My dear children, do you know about the whole words? What are that? Yes. These words are called whole words. We read these words as it is. We do not use the letter sounds to read this word. These and all your previous level whole words. Today we will recap 5 whole words only. Okay? You also read along with me, my dear children. Lived, lived, with, want, return, them. Once again, lived, with, want, return. The last one, them. Okay, my dear children, let us move to from this unit whole words, new whole words. Okay, leaving, stayed, find, then. What are the new whole words, my dear children? Leaving, stayed, find, then. Yes, today We learnt a new 4 whole words, right? Yes. From your home, you will just think about some sentences from this related whole words, okay? Yes. Let us move to the reading and listening comprehension. My dear children, did you see your Reads app? Yes. How do you think stories get passed on from one generation to another? Yes, our grandparents narrated those stories to us. They read it to us from some old books. Do you know that? If you ask some of your grandparents means they will tell like that, right? From our unit name, folk tales and fables, right? A folk tale has these things. What are that? Animals are strange creatures as characters, right? It will teach us a lesson that we can use in our life. Teaches us a moral, right? It is a good behavior, right, my dear children? Yes. So, in this unit, we will be reading different folk tales and fables to understand the different cultures and to also learn some important lessons that we can practice in our life. Okay? Yes. My dear children, when you have to start to reading, just you have to practice a new way of thinking about a story. Okay? While you are reading any other stories, you will think about this. Okay? Yes. That is called prediction. What is that? That is called prediction. While you are reading a story, just you have to think about these things. What do I predict? Which line in the story says that? What actually happened while you are reading the story? Just you have to think about this clues. Okay, this is called prediction. This is very useful to read stories. Okay, my dear children, already you saw that Leads app. Again I will show that. Did you see that story? Who will bell the cat, right? What is the story name? Who will bell the cat? Already you know that. I will read the story. Once all the mice held a meeting under the bridge. They were facing a problem. The cat used to come and hunt them. She would come and go very quietly. The mice could not hear her. A mouse suggested that they tie a bell around her neck. This way they will hear her coming. Did you see that story, my dear children? Yes. The next page. Everyone really liked the idea, and old mouse said, the idea is great, but the cat is very dangerous. Who will hang the bell in her neck? The mice started thinking. Now they did not know what to do. Nobody was ready to risk their life. Then a mouse stood up and said, I know that the cat likes it when someone says good things about her. What if we give her this bell as a medal? The next day, all of them went to meet a cat. They called her out and said, we wish to honor you with a medal. The cat didn't know that it was a trick and put the bell around her neck. From that day, the cat could not catch even a single mouse. Every time she came, the bell would ring and the mice would run away, right? Yes. Did you listen the story, my dear children? Yes. Did you think about that predictions? What is that? I will show that. See that, my dear children. I told you already, making predictions. If you are reading any story, just you have to follow these steps, okay? Making predictions means guessing what will happen next in the story. To make predictions, you have to follow these 3 steps. Here steps having. Next one, how to make predictions in a story. Next one, examples. See that? Step 1, before reading, look at the title and the picture. For the example, see that you have to, before you are going to read a story, you will see that what is the title and picture. What is the title? The lion and the mouse. See here. Right? Next, step 2, during reading, while you are reading, just you have to stop the story. Guess what will happen the next in your own thing. Okay, while you are reading that story, just you have to stop one page. What will happen the next? Just you have to think that. After that, you have to open a next page. Just you have to compare that your guessing is right or not, right? This is you have to follow. Next, step 3, after reading, see if your prediction was right or not. Step 3, is it correct means correct, not correct means what is that? Just you have to follow this steps while you are reading the story. This is very useful to read the stories, my dear children. So, do you understand from today's class reading and listening comprehension? Yes, we learnt about predictions. While we are reading a story, we have to follow the 3 steps. What are that? Look at the title and the picture. Next, while you are reading, stop. Guess what will happen next. After reading, see if your prediction was right or not. Just you have to follow these 3 steps, my dear children. Yes. Let us move to the grammar part. Did you see the grammar part? What did you learn today? We recap the singular and plural. Singular means what? Singular means only one thing. Plural means more than one. I will show some examples. See this singular. This is powder box. This is only one powder, but here more than one stick pens, right? Singular means only one, plural means more than one. These are all the examples for singular and plural. Do you know about already? But I show some example, right? Yes. Do you understand, my dear children, singular and plural? Yes. You already saw that you have to tell which one is the singular and which one is the plural. I'll give you 1 minute time. You will write your notebook. Which one is the singular and which one is the plural? My dear children, you have to put here 2 tabular columns, singular and plural. You have to write down the answer and send it in your WhatsApp, okay? You have to pause the video and write the answer. I'll take a photo and send it in your WhatsApp, okay? Yes. Let us move to the new grammar. Find the nouns in the following sentence. I'll show some sentence. You will find the noun, okay? Here are a few coins. He wants some milk. There is little water in the lake. There is little water in the lake. How much rice do you want? I have many books to read. We have to find out the nouns. What are that? Coins, milk, water, rice, books. These are all the nouns from this sentence. My dear children, now look at the words just before the noun. See that? Here are a few coins. He wants some milk. There is a little water in the lake. How much rice do you want? How many books do you read? Right? Yes. Do you already know that countable and uncountable nouns? These are all like that, right? So, my dear children, these words tell us the quantity of the noun. What are that words? Few, some, little, much, many. My dear children, I will give you 30 seconds time. You also tell the singular and plural and write your notebook. Put your tabular column singular and plural. You have to pause the video and write down the answer. And also I will send you in WhatsApp these two, okay? Yes, my dear children, this is the grammar part. Then what we learned? Quantity of the noun in our grammar part we learned. Few, some, little, much and many. These are all the quantity of the noun. Okay? Let us move to the writing and speaking expression skill. My dear children, did you see the story from your Leeds school? Yes. From this skill, we will be writing some stories in this unit, okay? While writing these stories, we will keep in mind these 5 elements. Story. I will show that elements. While you are writing a story, you have to follow these 5 steps. What are that? Settings. You have to think about that. Where is the story taking place? Next, talking characters. Who are all the characters in this story? Next, a problem. What was the problem faced by the character? Next, resolving a problem. What did the character to do solve the problem? Next, a solution. How was the problem solved? So, my dear children, while you are writing, we have to follow these 5 steps. This slide you have to write every story elements, okay? Yes, this slide you have to practice writing. What are that? Settings, talking characters, a problem, resolving a story, a solution. You have to follow these steps, okay? Now, I am going to read a story Cinderella. Again, okay, you will listen carefully. After that, you have to write the answers. This slide, you have to write your notebook. Listen carefully. Cinderella lived with her stepmother and stepsisters. Her mother died while she was a very little child. Cinderella's sister did not love her and were very unkind to her. As she grew older, they made her work as a servant. See the first one. Next, lead to the next one. Once the king invited all the girls of that country to a party. Cinderella also wanted to dance and enjoy at this party, but her mother and sisters did not allow her to go. She tried to go out, but they had locked the door from outside. She cried in her room. Then a fairy came to help her. She used her magic and sent her to the fairy without letting anyone know about it. Did you listen the story, my dear children? Once again, we will follow this stepping to write that, okay? What are that? Settings, talking characters, a problem, resolving a problem, a solution. Before you are going to writing, you have to follow this steps. Just you have to put your tabular column this like. From that story, see this, my dear children. Settings. Where is the story taking place? Cinderella's house. Talking characters. Who are all the characters from this story? Cinderella's stepmother, 2 stepsisters and fairy. A problem. What was the problem? She is not allowed to go to the party. Her family does not like her, right? resolving a problem. She tries to go out, but the door is locked from outside. What was the solution? A fairy comes and helps her. This like you have to write this, okay? I'll send you in WhatsApp. You will write in your notebook neatly, okay? Once again, my dear children, what we learned today in our phonics section, vowel digraphs, IEE digraph, right? We learnt about that digraphs. Next, whole words. We learnt a new 4 whole words. What are that? Leaving, stayed, find and then. These 4 whole words you have to try to read some sentences, okay? Next, in our grammar part, we recap the singular and plural nouns and also we have to know about the nouns. Reading and listening comprehension. We learnt about the predictions. What we have to follow? Before you are going to reading, just you have to title of the story and pictures. Step 2, stop. What was the next? What will happen the next? Step 3, that is correct or not. Just you have to find out the answer from that story. This is called predictions, right? Next, writing and speaking expression skill. While we are writing some sentences, we have to follow the story elements. What are that? Settings, talking characters, what was the problem? Yeah, a problem, solution. You have to follow these 5 steps, okay? Yes, remaining I'll send you in WhatsApp. Thank you. Bye. Happy learning. Be safe, my dear children.